Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds, and tonight we've got Toronto FC versus Chicago, and that is our first matchup. That is the East matchup. In the second bout or second game, we have Dallas FC versus Colorado. In the first game, Toronto has a composure of 6, which is affects the second half in crunch time. And in the Colorado Dallas, composure is even, so there are no composure rolls in the second game. Toronto attack of 1-13, Chicago 14-20, and so and your pitch battle is between 14 and 20, 16 on aggression, which is a C, so kind of average. And Chicago gets two added to all aggression checks. So I'm thankful that my computer cooperated with me tonight. Yay, computer! And we'll get this one on the way started. And I do use Soccer Blast score sheets, but I don't write it like, where it says minute 1. I don't put it in the first minute. I put whatever that particular minute is. So we will go down to the field. All right. Now, I'm not sure exactly the best way to do this because you won't be able to see the dice over here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it focused on the dice. And when there are yellow cards and that, hey, Dwayne, good to see you. Yeah, this is the semifinals. We've got Toronto FC and the Chicago Fire tonight. And in the second matchup, we have FC Dallas versus Colorado. I did catch a little bit of your boxing. I really, really enjoy it. You do a really good job. But yeah, yeah. I really like I really like boxing. Glory Days boxing is great. I just talked to I just talked to Stone Mountain Press about the Legends of Boxing, and they're looking to update the Legends of Boxing, and it won't be out until the second quarter of 2023. So for now, it's out of print, but around my birthday next year, because the second quarter, I think, starts in like May. So around my birthday next year, Legends of Boxing will be out. So I want to look. I think they're updating some of the heavyweights and maybe the numbers in that. I don't know exactly what the update is. I will say this: the information is on their recent Stone Mountain Press news release that that was just put out. I've Whenever I have questions on soccer, I mean, I'm not Soccer Blast, but Dice United, or lately I've been also asking questions about Stone Cold Hockey. I direct them. I go to Stone Mountain Press, I go to the contacts, and I ask a question. And I have to say, within like 2 hours, they're back to me. Uh, they'll shoot me out a quick email saying, "Hey, we just discussed that. Take a look at this." They're really good about their products. Just about as good as, I mean, that to me the tops in everything is pretty much play. I mean, they get things to you within a week. Uh, but I always like to see that when I answer a question, I don't have to wait a week to get an answer. They're on top of it. But you're not here to hear me talk about Stone Mountain Press and questions I asked them. But we'll go down to the field. Uh, okay, as you saw in my last video, I already rolled for keepers, and Toronto's keeper is Bono, and he has a keeper rating of 5, and Chicago's is Usted, and he has a keeper rating of 4. Bono is 5 keeper rating, and Usted has 4. You'll see that Chicago has a composure of 5. And Toronto is 11, which means uh, Chicago has, if you get 1 to 6 in the composure time, which is crunch time in the second half, then the uh, attack, defense, and keeper ranges for Toronto will be 0. That's the thing about composure. You just lose you lose attack, you lose defense rating, and you lose keeper. So if there's a keeper check, the only way that you're going to win is you know, the 84 to 89, where save made any keeper rating. That's the only way you're gonna win a keeper check when you've lost composure. All right, let us go to let's kick off and let's see how things go. We are in the 5th minute, and remember, you have to add 1 because you really start in the uh, 1st minute of play. So that is the 5th minute. We have a pitch battle, the aggression check here, and we have to add 2 to Chicago. Chicago's the away. The aggression check here would be won by Toronto. So let us roll. And we have 0-0 on the pitch battle. It says reckless challenge, straight red car, roll 1 to 20, 1 to 12 on away side, 13 to 20 on home side. Roll in the booking column, player booked, whether there is a red range or not, is out. So we will use our composure dice for this. And that is 11. That will be on the away side. So this is red card, Chicago. And we will now roll on, that is player number 9. And that will be Nikolic is out. And Nikolic does not have a red card rating, but he is out regardless. I have to say, I haven't had many red cards, and this is the very first time that I've had this reckless challenge straight to red card. Very first time. So we will go back down to the field and we'll start regular play. But when you start out with a red card, what else can happen? Okay, we go to the 17th minute. That will be a yellow card. And you'll see that 6 there. We add 2, which makes it 8. So this will be on Chicago if there is yellow card here. And then we got 37 away side. So this is +1 stoppage, and this will be yellow card Chicago. Right. 61 is McCarty. Okay. That will take us to the 30th minute. This will be an attack. This will be Chicago gets the first attack of the game. Okay. And 5, that will be on Toronto's defensive chart. 28 on the defensive chart. That will be offsides on Chicago. Okay. That will take us to the 37th minute. Attack. This will be for Toronto, and 6 is on Chicago's defensive column. Okay. 66 on defense. That is a blocked shot by Chicago. No good for Toronto. All right. That takes us to the 40th minute. That will be an attack. That will be on Toronto, and 7 is above the defense. So this will be a full attack by Toronto. 45. This is a shot on goal, and this is a keeper check. And Chicago's keeper is a 4. Keeper check. Oops, re-roll. Be a 5 on the keeper check. That is a goal. Okay, and that will be on, that the assist will be Pozuelo. And the goal will be De Leon. Ponzuelo, that's the first number. Ponzuelo was the first number, and De Leon Nick De Leon was the second number. Right, and that's 1-0 Toronto. Okay. 59 is 14. That means we get rid of the 9. We are in crunch time. And I believe by adding 5, no, that will be the 45th minute. 13 will be an attack. 9 is Toronto, and 4 will be on the defense. So we're looking at the defensive chart, and that will be an 11. Defense plus 5, and this will be, that's a free kick. That will be a free kick for Toronto. So we will check the free kick. 17 on the free kick. Attack plus 9 is a goal, and they have exactly 9, so that will be a goal for Toronto. Okay. Let's see who gets the assist. And that will be 50 on the assist. And that will be Endo. And for the goal, 46 on the goal. And De Leon gets another goal. And that makes it 2-0 in favor of Toronto. Still in crunch time. We have 1 extra minute in the first half. This will be 2 minutes, so that will take us to the +1. 15, this will be pitch battle. 39 on the pitch battle in crunch time. The aggression check will put it to Chicago. So this will be a yellow card on Chicago. And we add 2 stoppage. So 67, that will be on Edwards. Okay. That will take us to the +3. That will be an attack. That will be Toronto on the attack. 6 will be on the defensive chart for Chicago. 26 on the defensive chart. And that will be offsides on Toronto. And that takes us to halftime, guys. And that's 20 minutes right there. So yeah, things started really rough as Chicago was given a red card and Nikolic was booted. 17, and that was in the 5th minute. 17th minute, yellow card on Chicago's McCarthy. 30th minute, Chicago got an attack, but they were offsides. 37th minute, Toronto had an attack, but was blocked. In the 40th minute, Toronto had a keeper check. They scored a goal. Pozuelo got the assist. De Leon got the goal. Crunch time came at the 45th minute. Toronto had a free kick. Endow got the assist, and De Leon got his second goal. In the 1st minute of extra time, a yellow card was given to Edwards of Chicago. And then at the 3rd minute of extra time, Toronto had an attack, but they were offsides. But they still lead 2-0 going into the second half. And that is where we are headed. We're headed to the second half, guys. And just like in the first half, we just use one dice for time. We start at the 46th minute, so we add one. So that's 5th. That's basically 6. So we start at the 52nd minute. 16 will be a pitch battle. And in this, if it's an aggression check, it's tie. And all ties go to the away team. So this will be on Chicago 59. Second half. On the away side anyway, so +1 stoppage time. So this will be on Chicago. $44, and that will be on Schwansteiger. Right. Now we add the extra dice in there. Okay. That will take us to the 61st minute. That will be 14. That would be a pitch battle. Add to the aggression. That will definitely be on Chicago if there is a yellow card. 13 on the pitch battle. This will be +1 to stoppage time. So we have 2 minutes of stoppage time currently. Actually, we have 3, but if it's more than 3, then we go by that. Otherwise, it's just 3. And that will be to Chicago. Okay. 83. That will be Corrales with the yellow card. And a free kick is awarded to Toronto. Okay. 88 on the free. That was an 88 on the free kick. And that will be out of play. Okay. That will be 5 minutes elapsed. So that takes us to the 65th minute. That will be an attack. That will be Toronto on the attack. And 9 will be above the defense, so that will be a full onslaught attack for Toronto. And 74 on the attack. Attack plus 12 is a keeper check. That is no. 10 or 11 is corner kick, no. That's over crossbar. So that sails over crossbar. Okay. That's 8 minutes go by, so that will take us to the 73rd minute. That's an attack. That's Toronto, and that will be on the defense. '91 on defense. It says home side creates a counterattack. Otherwise, away team is content with stoppage, so that is stopped because that was on the offense there. So Toronto was stopped. Okay, 12. That takes us to the 85th minute. And that will be a pitch battle. We add 2 here. So this will be on Toronto. If that's a yellow card. 51. That will be +1, and that's going to be on the home side. 51. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Add 2 minutes of stoppage, so that takes us to. We've got now 4 minutes of stoppage and aggression check, and that's going to be on yellow card on Toronto. '87, and that will be Kaiman or Seaman, or I don't know how you want to call that, but I would say Kaiman. Okay, let us continue on. All right, we have 9, and that will take us to crunch time because 9 will exceed 90. So we add 4, that will take us crunch time. And that takes us to the 89th minute. That will be an attack. That will be Chicago. And that will be a defensive role on the defensive chart. 3 on defense. Defense +9 concedes free kick. Toronto is a 6. So that is no. So this will be a keeper check for Chicago. Keeper checks have been good for at least Toronto. So let's see what the keeper says. 30 on the keeper check. Keeper +9 is a save. Otherwise, it's a goal. Bono is a 5, so that will be a goal for Chicago. Right? And that will be Sapong gets the assists. And the goal is on 7. And it can't be Sapong, so we'll have to re-roll that one. That will be 94, and that will be Bronico. All right. All right, that's 9. That will definitely take us to the end of the game because we had 4 minutes of stoppage. So that takes us to the 4 minutes of stoppage. It's an attack, and last thing is an attack sequence anyway. So that will be for Toronto, and that will be on Chicago's defense. So let us take a look. 45 on the defense. That's just well defended. And that is your first game. 2-1 Toronto. So Toronto will make the final. That is your first game. 32 minutes for game 1. And we'll do a recap here. In the 5th minute, there was a red. Things started off with a red card for Chicago. Nikolic was ousted. In the 40th minute, Toronto got a keeper check. It was a goal. Pozuelo got the assist. De Leon got the goal. In the 45th minute, in crunch time, Toronto got a free kick. Endao got the assist. De Leon got goal number 2. And that's where things stood at halftime. 2-0 in favor of Toronto. And we had to go to the 89th minute for the oh, wait a minute. I take that back. In the 65th minute, Toronto had a chance. It sailed over the crossbar. In the 73rd minute, Toronto had a chance, but they were stopped. In the 89th minute, Chicago had a keeper check and go! The assist was by Sapong, and Bronico got the goal. And in the 4th minute of extra time, Toronto had one more chance, but Chicago well defended it. And your final 2-1 Toronto. So they will face the winner of our next game. So Toronto is your East champions. Now the question becomes, who is the Western champion? And the only thing I could say is I didn't do composure. That is my fault. And it might have affected the one goal by Chicago, but it wasn't enough to give them a chance to win. So, and in this next match, which is Dallas and Colorado, composure is even. So there is no composure roll in the second half, so I don't have to worry about that. And it is Dallas versus Colorado, and we will start our match off. And that will start in the 10th minute. Okay. And that will be a pitch battle. The aggression check goes to Dallas, which is the red dice. So on the pitch battle chart, if it's a yellow card, then Dallas will win, and that is a 20. 2 minutes of stoppage time added. And this will go yellow card on Dallas. Oh, I'm sorry. I will, and that is a 63. I will take you down and show you the card so you can see who the foul is on. Right. Yellow card is on number 63, and that will be on Hedges. And he does have a possible red. He's the only one with a red card possibility. Okay. All right. 16. So that will take us to the 26th minute. That will be an attack. 15 will be Colorado. And 9 is above the this will be a full-on attack. It'll be above the defense. And that will be 2. And that will be attack plus 2 is a goal. Colorado's attack is a 7. So this will be a goal. Goal in the 26th minute. Acosta will get the assist. .44, and that will be Shineski. And like I butchered that to heck and back, I know. Shineski. Sorry about mispronouncing your name, but you have a long Japanese name. That will put Colorado up 0-1. Right. That will take us to the 31st minute. That will be an attack. That will be Dallas, and that will be on defense. .89 on defense. That will be wide. No go for Dallas. Uh, 10 minutes go by. That will take us to the 41st minute. 14 is in the pitch battle range. 1-1. We add 1, so this will be on Dallas if it is a yellow card check. 67. This will be +1 stoppage time, so that takes us to +3. on stoppage. This will be on Dallas in 17. And for Dallas, that is Badgie. Right? We take this 9 out because it's too high. That will leave us with, that will take us to the first extra minute. That will be a yellow card. We add one to Dallas, so this will be on Dallas. If it's yellow card 11. So this will be on Dallas. $91. That will be on Gonzalez, the goalkeeper. Wow. Okay. And a free kick is awarded to Colorado. So let's take a look at the free kick. 84, and that's going to be out of play. Still got 2 minutes extra here, and that will take us to the end of the first half. That will be an attack. 11 will be on Dallas, and that will be on defense. Okay. 34 on defense, and that will be offsides on Dallas. All right, 45 minutes, and we are through three periods of play. 10th minute, yellow card, Dallas Hedges. The 26th minute, Colorado has scored the only goal, assist on Acosta. And the goal was by Shinesky, and I know I butchered the name. On the 31st minute, Dallas was wide. 41st minute, yellow card, Dallas Badgie. The first extra minute, Dallas had a yellow card, and it was on the goalie, Gonzalez of all people. Free kick was awarded to Colorado, but it was out of play. In the third minute of extra time, Dallas was offside. And that is where we stand at the end of the first half. And it is 1-0 Colorado. And let us go down for the second half of play. It's still tight, and anybody can win. All right, that will take us to the 53rd minute of play. That will be an attack. That will be on Dallas, and that will be for Dallas, and that will be on defense. And that will be 2 on the defense. Defense 9 concedes free kick. And they do not have that. This will be a keeper check. This will be a keeper check for Dallas. Yeah. 81 on the keeper check. Keeper 2 is a save. +2 is a save. Otherwise, it's a goal. Irwin is an 8. That's an easy save. Okay. And we go to the next roll. That will be to the 56th minute. That will be an attack. That will be Colorado. And that will be above defense. All right. 45. This will be a keeper check for Colorado. 16 on the keeper check. Keeper +11 is a save. Otherwise, it's a goal. Bono is a 5. So this is an easy goal for Colorado. $99. And that will be on Bloomberg for the assist. Okay. 15, that will be Kamara for the goal. And that will put Colorado up 2-0. And let's go back, and we're at the 56th minute. That will take us to the 63rd minute. Attack, Colorado, and defense. Okay. See what the defensive chart has to say. 89. And that will be a wide shot. 9 minutes go by. That will take us to the 72nd minute. That will be a pitch battle. Easily Dallas on this one because it's 12-1 and you have to add 1, so it's 13-1. Let's see who gets the check here. 16. Okay, so this will be Dallas. $60, and that will be Hedges. And this is that's his second yellow card, so we need to roll. If it's a 1-4, that's red, and he is out. And luckily, we get an 11, so he stays in the game. And a free kick was awarded to Colorado on this one. Okay. 52 on the free kick. And that will be out of play. Okay. Right. That will take us to the 76th minute. That will be an attack. That will be Colorado, and that will be on defense. Let's see. And that will be 3 on the defensive chart. A defensive 9 concedes a free kick. And that is just above Dallas's defense. They are an 8, so this will be a keeper check for Colorado. All right. And that will be an 8 on the keeper check. And that is a goal any rating. So that is a goal. Okay. 72. And that will be Price. He gets the assist. And the goal goes to 32. And that will be Rubio. And that puts Colorado up 3-0, and they're running away with it now. That takes us to the 80th minute. It'll be attack, be Colorado, and that will be on defense. 58 on defense. That will be cleared. Okay. That takes us to 14. So that takes us to crunch time, which is the 85th minute. Now, normally this is where we would start composure, but Dallas and Colorado are even on composure. They both have 8 on composure. So there is no no use of the composure dice in this game. So we just go back down and take a look at things, see how they size up. 13 will be a pitch battle, and let's see if it's a yellow card or not. 57 on the pitch battle, the second half. No added stoppage time, and this will be on Dallas. And 1, that will be Ferreira. Okay. We go to now we just keep rolling the 1 dice. That will take us to the 94th minute, and we have no extra stoppage time except for the 3 minutes. So this will take us to the 3rd extra minute. This will be that will be a pitch battle. That's easily on Dallas. So let us see what happens here. 19 in crunch time. It says yellow card +1 stoppage is added, and this will go to Dallas. And that will be on Ferreira. And he has no red book numbers, so it's just kind of like a slap on the wrist warning. And we have one more roll here. And this will be the attack. It'll be an attack. I didn't need to roll that. It will be Dallas, and it will be on defense. See what the defense has to say. 49 on defense and clean tackle. And that's pretty much what you can say. And we're at the 57-minute mark. That's just under an hour for two games. And that's what we can say about this game. It was clean sheets. 26 minutes. We started. Well, okay. 26-minute. Colorado got their first goal. Assist to Costa. Goal was Shinsky. I know I'm butchering that name. We go to the second half, and in the 56th minute, Colorado had a keeper check. Assist was on Bloomberg. The goal was on Kamara. And in the 76th minute, Colorado had their third keeper check. It was a goal. Price got the assist, and Rubio got the goal. And Dallas just couldn't get anything together and started or anything like that. So this one clearly goes to Colorado. And Colorado was a 3 seed. So Toronto is the Eastern Division champs, and Colorado is the Western Division champs. So we have Toronto and Colorado. And like I said, the championship game will be using, both teams will be using the away, their away ratings because it's at a neutral site. And this definitely could affect both teams as to how they'll score and play and stuff like that. We'll see it anyway. But Toronto versus Colorado, and winner take all next time. And both teams are in, and it's a neutral site, so both teams will be using the away. And I will go through the preliminaries when that happens. Tomorrow, scheduled to um, be playing Strat with Chris. I'll have to get with him tonight and see if that's still on. Glad to see Dwayne showed up for my Dice United play semifinals here. You all take care. Great to see you, Dwayne. You did great with your boxing earlier today. And you all, uh, like we always say, if you're not scoring, you should be. It doesn't matter if it's baseball, soccer, you know, tiddlywinks. I don't know, but if there's a way to score, you should be. Take care, guys. Have a good evening.